streaming. Just give me a minute. Can somebody say the prayer? That will be nice.
I'm always late to your class. What is the prayer?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No need to be sorry about anything.
Shiva
Can I say?
Madhava Madhusudana
Okay.
Giridhara Govinda Narayana Giridhara Govinda Narayana Murali Manohara Janardhana Achyuta Ananta Narayana Achyuta Ananta Narayana Keshava Madhava Madhusudana Giridhara Govinda Narayana Murali Manohara Janardhana Achyuta Ananta Narayana Achyuta Ananta Narayana Lakshmi Narayana Keshava Madhava Madhusudana.
Okay. Hari Om.
One was small.
Yes, please carry on.
5 lines.
Yes, please carry on.
Guruvayur Shri Hari Krishna Narayana Gopal Mukunda Madhava Murali Dhari Narayana Gopal Madhava Madhusudana Hari Narayana Gopal Madhava Madhusudana Hari Narayana Gopal Mohana Murali Dhari Murari Narayana Gopal Govardhana Giridhari Murari Narayana Gopal. Sarvebhyo namaskara.
Very beautiful. Welcome to Dharma Kshetra.
Very nice, both of you guys.
Started with beautiful songs to Vasudeva. So, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All right. So, we are in this wonderful chapter, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya. So, we discussed a little about what is royal about this secret and why is it a secret in the first place. So, any points you want to recall? Why is it a royal secret? Some of them were not there in the last class. Royal secret, yakappa idu?
I can give my understanding.
Yes, please. Yes.
So we discussed saying it is royal secret because Sri Krishna, who is the ultimate Parabrahma Swarupa Paramatma, so he is the most royal. So he has authority over the entire world, entire cosmic forces. So he is the supreme king. So everything what he says, he knows is royal. And also his wordings, he doesn't speak like a layman. So every word, every letter of what he speaks, Krishna has a lot of meaning embedded in it.
Okay.
So, and also since Krishna knows in depth about everything, so he knows the secret of every individual, every person, every working of the nature. So since he has the supreme authority, whatever he knows, like we cannot know other secrets, but Krishna can. So with his royal authority, he is giving us all the secrets that he knows for the well-being or the welfare of the mankind.
Wonderful. Very nice, Pragati. Very nice. But I want to contest just one thing you said, that he knows the minds of everybody. I'm not sure about that, if Krishna knew or not, but any enlightened, any Jivan Mukta, any whom we take as an enlightened soul, that person need not know the minds of every person. See, this is called the Raja Vidya. Why is it called the Royal Vidya? Because this is one Vidya, knowing which you can know everything. That is the idea. There is only one thing to be known, the truth of my own nature, the truth of myself. That is the Royal Vidya. Every other Vidya, whether it's science or physics or chemistry or singing or dancing or painting, that is all Apara Vidya. See, there is this worldly knowledge, and there is this transcendental knowledge. The actual truth of everything, like Rahul says. The knowledge on which everything is based, knowing which I know everything. That is the royal knowledge. If I know the truth of myself, what is the truth of myself? I am pure awareness. That is the truth of myself. I am awareness. I am consciousness. I am not this limited body, mind. My name is not the body and the circumstances in which I am born. But I am born in the environment that has given me the name of Pragati or Purnima. That is fine. That's an identification for this consciousness to go around. In this body, consciousness calls itself Pragati. Like that. Your real nature is, I am pure consciousness. I am God itself. I am God Himself. That is the purpose of life. That is the royal secret. So once that secret you have cracked, all other things is fine. It's like I'm watching a movie on the screen. Okay, the screen is not bothered what the characters on the screen is, they are doing. The Ravana will come, Rama will come, some murder is happening, some dance is happening, some singing is happening. The screen is completely unaffected. The screen doesn't bother. Its job is to just go on projecting, showing whatever the screen is just showing whatever is happening. That consciousness, that witness consciousness, I am. In Vedanta, it's called the Nataka Deepika, because in earlier times they didn't have screens and movies and projectors. So in Vedanta, the example given is, there is a stage and there's a Deepika. There's a lamp lit on the stage, which illumines the stage. So the actors come and go. They just come, they do their stuff and go. The Nataka Deepika is just there. It is just throwing light on it. The Deepika is just throwing light. The Deepika, that lamp, denotes the witness consciousness. That I am. That is my real identity. I am not the person. I am not the one who comes and acts and goes away. See, we have gone through several lifetimes. Maybe I was something else. You were. Even in the Gita, Krishna says, no, we have all been here before. You don't know, I remember. He says that, no. We have done several things. The beggar, the actor himself, take the actor himself or herself. He is doing a beggar's role. He does his role perfectly. He's a very good actor, like Amitabh Bachchan or whatever. But then the moment he removes his dress, after director says, pack up, he removes his makeup. And what does he do? He sits in his BMW and goes. Even for a second, he is not deluded that he's a beggar. He's an actor. He's a very revered actor, and he's just acting out a role. That is my real identity. He never forgets. The actor never forgets that he's just acting. Similarly, all of us have to never forget that we are just acting out a role. But the real identity is that witness consciousness. Like how the actor, like how Amitabh Bachchan is always conscious that he is the great Amitabh, he is just acting. The witness consciousness knows that this is just an action. It's all happening under my, under my light. I'm throwing light on whatever is happening around in the world. That is the witness consciousness. That is the royal secret that we all have to unravel. That is the purpose of life. Yes, Nirmala. That's the royal knowledge and the royal secret.
Mundaka Upanishad says, Yasmin yate sarvam vijñātam bhavati. Knowing which you will understand everything.
Everything.
What is it, everything?
There
is foam, there is wave, there is ocean.
Very beautiful. Correct.
All this is there. But once you know the base of all this is only water. Finish. Game over. Then you know, foam? Oh, it's water. Wave?
Correct.
Oh, it's water.
Yes.
Ocean? Oh, it's water. A baby, you ask a baby, what is ocean? It's water.
Yeah, that's the royal knowledge.
Like that.
Royal knowledge.
If the a necklace, a ring, chain, waistband, all this, the base material is gold.
Correct.
Just like that.
Correct.
Purnima, Rahul, Pragati, Sumati, all of this is name and form.
Name and form.
If
Perfect.
you remove the name and form, what is left is existence,
consciousness.
consciousness, and bliss. Bliss is Ananda, Ananta. Ananta means forever. Is called Ananda.
Very beautiful. Yes. Ananda means Ananda.
Ananda, forever. It is not a happiness which comes and goes. It is permanent happiness. Chit Ananda. This secret, even for hearing, you have completed million years in this earth. Million lives, million years, million. According to Prabhuji, only 5% comes to this path. Only 5% of the whole universe comes to this path. And we are sitting in this class means we are that 5%. Can you imagine how precious, how secret? Even if I go and tell my friend, you know what, I'm attending this Bhagavad Gita class. It's amazing. You know what she'll say? Sorry, Nirmala. I wanted to come. Guests came. Oh, I had to go for early morning breakfast with somebody.
That's fine. That's fine. They'll be doing something else, Nirmala. They'll be in some other
What I'm trying to tell you, unless and until you are the chosen one, you will not be sitting in the class. You will not have the dedication. You will not have the interest. You will not have this. Yes.
Yeah.
This eagerness to learn.
Yeah, that's the royal knowledge. We all want to have the royal knowledge. Yeah. What is the royal knowledge? The truth of my nature.
Yes.
I am not the limited body, mind, intellect, or whatever my CV says about me, whatever I write. Who are you? I write my profile, which I send to the employment agencies and with which I introduce myself. That is just a show.
Nanu, nanin budu, nanalla, ideha, mana, buddhi, nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivananu nane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham.
Beautiful. Yes.
Good job on the Kannada, Nirmala ji.
I would like to add one more thing. We all are fallen angels. Or
Fallen
some, maybe from Goloka Vrindavan. Who knows?
No, we are the
Or
resurrected
Bhutatana
ones. Ma'am.
from.
No, Vinaya, we are the resurrected ones.
We are the resurrected, not the
I like
fallen.
the
That's the correct
resurrection.
word.
We are
Apt word.
resurrected. You have beautifully said, Nirmala. Correct. We are the resurrected ones, chosen ones,
We are the woken up ones.
woken up ones. Yes.
I would call it the rising angels. How about that?
Ah,
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
So many titles for us.
mm.
So let's celebrate.
Ultimately, we are the whatever. Nanu Nanu.
Atma.
Yeah.
Atmajyotis is what
We are all Atmajyotis. Yes, Padmaja.
We are only giving tags to ourselves.
Ante, we are giving tags. But since we have to operate in this world, the tags are very much relevant. See, let us not dismiss that either. If I didn't have a tag, I wouldn't be doing anything. I would be probably an amoeba who doesn't even know I'm an amoeba. So it's good that as a human being, I'm able to do this. See, that is why it is called the Adhikari Sharira. All the teachings are for the Jiva only, with a tag. Otherwise, who wants? Alva. So it is good. Tags, yes, like you said, we have all got the tags. Let us have the biggest tag that I am Shivoham. I am Shivoham. Shivoham is the tag. Let me give me that tag myself.
The moment you know you are the Brahman, I am the Brahman, then what is there for discussion? Finished. Game over.
Okay, for discussion.
What are we sitting here for? Come, let's go and do Aham Brahmasmi, Nitidhyasana.
That's what we are doing now. We are doing Nididhyasana.
No,
And
nothing.
that Dakshinamurti Sankalpam with Maunam, we are getting that blissful. I don't know what to say about that. No words.
Here we are talking a lot. Okay. But
As you
We
say,
are-
as you say, we realize only for a moment. How about the rest of the lives? We are operating as name and form only. So keep coming, getting back, coming into the moment.
even
And
Krishna had a tag, no. Even as an avatara, he had a tag. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to teach. So that is fine. That is the Leela. That is the Maya of God. So let's all go with it. Just that clarity has to be there. See, the Nataka will go on. But the Deepa, I'm the Deepa, I shouldn't forget.
The role play, we have to do it perfectly. But we know that we are actors.
Ashte.
We are
Bottom line.
not. Yeah, bottom line is, I know I'm a woman. Even if when I'm sleeping, you wake me up and ask, are you a woman or a man? I can immediately connect and say, no, I'm a woman. Like that. Even if I'm sleeping, somebody wakes me up and asks, who are you? I must be able to say, I'm Brahmasmi.
I'm Brahmasmi. That's the purpose of life. All the JJ Gnana Jyotis next week, we are talking about the purpose of life. So please bear in mind all these beautiful points to give your presentation. Okay, just one more quick thing before. Just one more quick comment before we move to the 9.4. Greatest secret. Why is it a secret? We know why it's a royal knowledge, because it's the Bap of all knowledges. The moment I know myself, I know the entire world, like the Nataka Deepika. Something and all is happening. So that is fine. And then why is it a secret? Because just now Nirmala said, not everybody will come to the path. So in earlier times, very, very tough tests were given to the seeker. The disciple, it was not easy to log into a class and listen to all these things, like how we have been doing. We are very, 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 very fortunate. But then there used to be tough tests, and they had to have all the preparations for a mumukshu was there. What are the 4 things that the seeker had to have? Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadamadi, Shat Sampatti, and Mumukshutvam. All these qualifications ready, you have to come to class. graduation had to happen. Fortunately for us, Krishna has made it very easy. So apparently he told at the end of Dwapara Yuga that in Kali Yuga, it will be much easier to find me because it's a Kali Gala, it's very difficult. So I'll make myself more available to you via internet. Thank you so much. YouTube Zindabad. So here we are talking about the royal knowledge and royal secret. You know, that is why Vedanta has, or Hinduism has never been a missionary religion. Isn't it? In any, you take any other religion like Christianity or Islam, you can actually convert people and say, okay, you believe in this, you believe in that, and you are done. But this is not like that. This is a lifetimes of transformation that has to happen. Our process of understanding Vedanta. That's why you cannot go door to door and distribute the Bible and say, okay, Jesus is the only God. You can't. It's not possible. That is why it's a royal secret and it's a royal knowledge. It has to be done in a proper manner with under the guidance of a guru. All this has to be learned. So we are very fortunate in that. Very happy to be here. Okay. So let's go to 9.4, which is a very, very, very beautiful shloka. And very excited about this. Contradictory things Krishna will say here. Okay. All right. So we shall chant one by one. Mayā tatam idaṁ sarvaṁ jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Mayā tatam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ. teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ. Yes.
Na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Okay. Next. Jai Shri.
Mayā tatmidam sarvam jagadyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Jagad avyakta-mūrtinā. Vyakta-mūrtinā means completely, totally different and meaning.
Okay. Mayā tatmidam sarvam
jagad avyakta-mūrtinā.
Jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Okay. Okay, Vinaya.
Mayā tattamidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā.
We are changing the character of Krishna here.
Jagad avyakta. So I have to break now. Mayā tattamidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ. Thank you for the correction.
Avyakta and Vyakta, it's very, very clear, Alva. Vyakta means manifest. Avyakta means unmanifest. Right?
Yes.
Here we are talking of the unmanifest form of, he's declaring I am unmanifest.
And as per grammar, ma'am, one doubt, sorry. Sarvai, like that we have to say, na Sanskrit grammar rule. Vyakarana.
mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Make it sarvai. For more perfection. Grammar.
No.
Not required. We can. chant like this only.
Sarva-bhūtāni. That is what is written in the Sanskrit shloka also. In the Sanskrit letters also, sarva-bhūtāni only.
No. Sarvai jagad. Ja is coming now. So there,
No.
this not required.
No. That's fine. Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Okay. Now who will go next?
I can go, Purnimaji. Shweta here.
Yes.
Mayā tatvamidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Yes, very nice. Yes, Neha.
Thank you.
Mayā tatam-idam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Next.
Yeah, I can go. Mayā tatam-idam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayā tatamidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Very beautiful. Correct. Heladri. Next.
Mayā tatam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Very correct, Indra. Thank you.
Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Beautiful. Yes. Next.
Mayā tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Kamla. Next. Padmaja.
Mayā tatmidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Very nice. Okay. Rahula.
Mayā tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ.
Very beautiful. All done?
Wow. Everyone is chanting so beautifully.
Now you repeat again because you made a mistake in the beginning.
Mayā tatamidam sarvam jagad avyakta-mūrtinā mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ. Thank you. Very nice.
So this entire cosmic manifestation is pervaded by me in my unmanifest form. Maya tatam idam sarvam. Everything, jagad, the whole jagad is pervaded by me, avyakta-mūrtinā, in an unmanifest form. See, as Krishna, how much can he pervade? Just 6 feet or whatever, no. As a body, how much space can you pervade, boss? Just that, 5 feet, 5.5 feet, 4 feet, whatever, and some, 36 inches. That's what you can pervade as a body. As a manifest form, you can pervade only so much. I don't even pervade the chair. So, in my unmanifest form, I pervade the entire universe. You get that? That's what he's saying here. This entire cosmic manifestation is pervaded by me in my unmanifest form. This is the next catch he's telling here. Mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni. All living beings dwell in me. Na chāhaṁ teṣhvavasthitaḥ. I do not dwell in them. What is this? Don't you find this kind of fascinating?
I find it fascinating. Yes.
So he's saying right here. Yes, please go ahead.
The world was there before me. The world is going to be there after me. In between, middle, this name and form. I'm just a dash between my birthday and my death day. This dash is what is crazily dancing away to glory.
Okay. Right.
Whereas my soul was there before, is going to be there after. In the second chapter, he says, all these kings are not going to be killed. They are going to be there. They have been there. They are going to be there. Just the name and the form will change. Just like how the fruit, when it falls, it has another form. It becomes that mashy. Then the seed, then it again grows, then again plant, then again, a little small tree, then big tree, then again fruits, then again and again, it's going on and on and on. The same way we are going to go on and on and on. Every person who dies will be born. Every person who is born will have death. It is a continuous process. It is the unmanifest, manifest, unmanifest.
Correct. But why is Krishna saying here that everything is in me, but I am not in anything, Anta? Why is he saying? That's the crux of the matter here.
The crux
I
of the
think
matter.
the way I perceive, sorry, go ahead,
Go.
Nirmalaji. No, the way I kind of perceived this was, we are all part of Krishna, but he's not in us because we are within him. We're just a projection away from him. We live within him because he says, right, everything, he tells Arjuna, right, everything is with me, everything's already happened. This warfare is for nimitta matra is what he says.
Correct.
Just for nimitta, you have to do it because that's what you're supposed to do right now. So in that way, I feel we are all part of Krishna. But when it's like a projection, like you were talking about movie screens earlier, right? In the movie where the film is, that's where Krishna is, and that's what we are part of. The screen is the projection, and that's what he's saying. You're just a projection, but you're part of me.
Projection.
Yeah. So that's how I perceive it, at least for now.
The world is a projection, and so Krishna is apart from it. He's a screen. So the screen is not in the projection.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more? Any other? Yes, Sneha.
Does it mean he's detached to the people?
Absolutely. Detached
He's
as consciousness is detached. As gottaitappa, in Kannada we say, I understand. I am sad. I know that I am sad. I am happy. I know that I am happy. That knowingness has got nothing to do with the emotion, no Pragati. The emotion and the disturbances the emotion causes, is happening in the body and the mind. Kada.
Right.
But the knowing of it all. Oh, yesterday I was happy. Today I am unhappy. Yesterday I was, I wanted to eat jamun. Today I don't want to eat. That knowingness, no. That has got nothing to do with the feelings that you are going through. That the body and the body-mind complex is going through hundreds of changes. But the knowership, the knowing, as a child I was like this. That you remember, no, as a child what happened. Some things you remember your past. Who is remembering it? It is not just the memory. It is the presence. It's the constant. I am that presence, which is the constant, which is always there, behind you. That is the one which is knowing it. So Krishna, as Krishna's consciousness, he is very much bothered. As an avatara, he is very much compassionate. That is why he tried to stop the war. That is why he's doing hundreds of things. As a Krishna, for a moment also, he didn't keep quiet. No, Pragati. He was very much attached to his whole purpose was to uphold Dharma. That's why he came as an avatara. Upholding Dharma is a purpose of Krishna's life, or of an avatara's life. No. It's not that he was unattached. He was detached. He was attached to whatever, he was attached to upholding Dharma. But as a witness consciousness, he says, oh, this is my maya is happening. He was doing everything as an actor. Remember the actor analogy. The actor acts. But any point of time, he doesn't forget that I'm just acting, I'm packing up my bag and going home and sleeping in a comfortable bed tonight. Knowledge is always there, no Pragati. So the actor does not get involved. He doesn't get carried away. As an actor, he gives the, you feel that he is, he's really begging, or he's really bereft, he's really sad or whatever. As an actor, the viewer feels. But the actor himself knows very well that is just an act. That is the crux of the thing. That's what Krishna is doing. He's doing everything. He's my Leela, he says. He will cry, he will laugh. In fact, he's a Navarasa Nayaka. Isn't it? All the emotions he shows completely. He's totally involved. When Abhimanyu died, he cried. Why he should cry? Doesn't he know that it's only a body? Nainam chindanti shastrani. No, he felt the dukkha of the father. He felt the dukkha as if my own son has died. All that will play out. Nothing will stop. Even when you know the royal knowledge also, nothing will stop. But your perception of life has changed. That's all will happen. Right? You have moved a step back. You have moved a step back as witness and you are enjoying the whole show. Like that.
You have to connect yourself only to the fact that you are the witness.
Yes. Yeah.
You are watching the show. The witness can never be the witnessed.
Sakshi cannot do anything. It will just watch.
Sakshyam, it can never become. Sakshyam is all objects. It's all unreal. It is all not true. It is changing. But the Sakshi is the only unchanging thing, which remains as it is. So all the time, you have to go back and connect yourself to being the Sakshi.
Yes.
When you connect yourself to the Sakshi, then you get clarity of thinking and you will not be swayed by all the unhappiness and joys and storms and tornadoes which, absolutely torture you in your life. Just step one step back and start being a witness and see the magic. All the thing you will get it crystal clear. Oh, wow.
Go and watch a horror movie and you get scared when something leaps at you. But then you are securely sitting in your seat and enjoying the aesthetics of the whole thing. You'll enjoy, when you're watching a movie. So well done. Oh, what good special effects. The most horrifying things will horrify you, but only temporarily. Isn't it? It's like that. What, Sneha, you wanted to share something?
Yeah, so I think so that the second line of the shloka means, so when we are all, when everything is part of him, then there is no question of he being inside us. I mean, it is given to understand is what my is my interpretation of that line.
When everything is in him, where is the question of him being in me?
Yeah.
Correct. वो भी ठीक है. Right. Very nice.
The
So
river,
we are just yes.
The river goes to the ocean. Become one. After that, the river loses its identity. It becomes the ocean itself. So the ocean
is not in the river. Correct.
Ocean is not in the river. The river is in the ocean.
Yes.
Like that, we are all Krishna.
Yes.
Basically, we are all Krishna.
Correct.
We just have the names and forms. But basically, Krishna is in us. But in Krishna, we are not there.
You're doing ulta. Ulta.
What
Here
is that?
Saying, mat-sthāni sarva-bhūtāni. Everyone lives in me.
Yeah.
But I am not in everyone. The ocean water, what you said was correct. River ocean is correct, what you said.
Krishna is
all
not...
the rivers are in the ocean, but the ocean is not in the river. That is correct.
We are not... that is Nirmala as a form is there in Krishna. As Krishna, oh no, sorry, forget it. River ocean better. Forget it. I never gave you this example.
River
No
ocean
confusion,
is
please.
beautiful. The river ocean analogy is just beautiful. I mean, it just says the whole thing, right?
Yeah, finished. Game over.
Finished. So just one by one, let's break it up, unpack this shloka. So mayā tatam idaṁ sarvaṁ jagad avyakta-mūrtinā. That's clear, no? In an yes, Vinaya, what is it? Just let me just check what she is saying. Can we relate this to super soul concept? Yes.
That is actually not clear for me, that concept fully.
Wait, Rahul has said
I feel
Rahul has said the right thing. It's that planets are in the solar system. The solar system is not in the planets. Very good. Perfect. Same. Understood. No, it's very simple. That analogy. All the planets are in the solar system. Solar system is not in the planets. Simple. And Nirmal also gave that example. The river is in the ocean is not in the river. Simple. Very beautiful.
Purnimaji, we can take up Prabhuji's example of saying water appears as waves, bubbles, and foam.
Yes.
But they are only water. Water is not that.
Water is neither a wave, nor a bubble, nor a foam. It is just water. Water doesn't identify with any of the forms that it takes. Correct?
Oh, as we said about gold. Gold is converted into bangle, ring, chain. Okay.
Yes.
Now clear.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, Vinaya. So, avyakta-mūrti, in my unmanifest form, I pervade everything. How? As Sachidananda. What is this Sachidananda? We cannot conceive of this Sachidananda because, why can't we conceive of Sachidananda? Because it's not an object. It is, you cannot express in language. In fact, in Vedanta, they say, yato vacho nivartante. The words, they just go there and they return. You know, they try to explain Sachidananda, but they cannot. The words also nivartante, they come back. You know, that the postman he cannot deliver the message. It's like that. The mail comes back to the post office. It's so, it's avyakta. You cannot talk about it, yet the whole of Vedanta talks about this Sachidananda. Of that one thing of which you cannot talk about.
It is the subject itself.
It is a subject itself. It is not an object.
It cannot be experienced.
Yeah.
It is not an object. It is a subject itself.
Yes.
It cannot be experienced.
Yes. Correct.
It's something you have to become it.
Yes. You have to become, I am it, I have to realize it.
Yes.
So quickly, for revision, what is
one more thing. So
yes.
the Krishna eating mud is an apt story for this sloka.
Yes, Kamla, you explain a little more. You're very right. Yes.
So when Krishna ate mud and Yashoda went and saw whether he has eaten mud or not, she was able to see all the universe and everything, Gokula. She could see herself in that, and she got confused and she fainted. So this is how we are all a part of him only, and he is not in us. We are all a part of him only.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's also a wonderful example. How everything, the universe is in him, but he is not in the universe. All that is fine, but there's one more step to this which we need to understand. And we are coming there. God is out there is a regular, crude understanding, which generally we start off with that. Where is God? He's here. That Dvaita tells me that God is somewhere out there. I'm disconnected from God. I have to seek him. Isn't it? That's where we all start. God is somewhere out there. The next one is, we understand, oh, God is within me. God is within me. And then the third understanding is God is the only reality. There is no out, there is no in, there is no inside, there is no outside. There is no separation at all. That's the final understanding. So in Vedanta, the great example they give, the example they use very often is clay and what? Pot. Clay and pot. So God is out there, is the first understanding. The clay and the pot made of clay, where is the clay in the pot? Is it outside the pot? You have to ask that question. That analogy is very, very easy to understand. Is the clay outside of the pot? When you say God is somewhere out there, I am a pot. I am made of clay. I am a body. I am made of this annamaya sharira. Where is God is here? Is it out there? The clay is also God only. This body is also God. Annam Brahma. Isn't it? So that is not quite correct. Clay is not outside of the pot. So the God is within is the next understanding. So is the clay inside the pot? That is also very stupid to say. The clay is inside the pot. Why? Because there is only clay. There is no pot, in fact. Do you get that beautiful logic here? We only look at the pot, the shape and the name, we forget about the clay. That is why God is saying, there is only clay and clay alone. There is only me alone. There is no question of there is something other than me. That is the bottom line in this shloka. There is only me. There is nothing else. There is no clay. There is no pot apart from clay. There is no ornament apart from gold. There is no wave apart from water. So this name and form is just for vyavahara. That is the bottom line here. I am and only I am. Ashte. There is no other thing. Apart from me, there is nothing. Apart from clay, there is no pot. And even when you break the pot and pound the clay is still there. The pot shape has gone, the name has gone, but the clay is still there. So I am there like that all the time. I don't have to be in the pot. I'm there all the time. You can't tell me that I'm in you or something. Even when your form perishes, I'm always there. That is what
the true essence of the pot is clay. The true essence, the tattva in the pot is clay.
Stay. The true essence is only Krishna, only consciousness. Even when I'm gone, I'm there as consciousness. Yes, Vinaya? Oh, you're clapping. Thank you. Okay. This I, whatever we see as this body, mind, etc., it's a ghost. There is no existent apart from God. This I, this body, everything is just a mirage. It's a ghost. Okay. So that's the whole thing. So I am in all beings. Just some more clarity. He says, I am in all beings. There's a pot in the clay. So I want to see this clay. I'm saying, I want to see God. I want to see God. How can the pot see the clay? Because it's made of clay only. It just has to realize. It's like that. It is so subtle. That's why it says, yato vacho nivartante. Words cannot describe only. It's so difficult. It just has to be grasped. That's what it is. That's the royal secret. And that's why it's the royal knowledge. That's why it's the royal secret. It is very, very, very hard to crack on the face of it. But Krishna calls it a royal secret. Vivekananda calls it an open secret. Look at that, so beautiful. It's an open secret. The very fact that I'm talking, seeing, listening points to the fact that I'm conscious. I'm a conscious being. Ashte, simple as that. It's an open secret. It's there everywhere like light, like air. It's an open secret. Yes, Nirmala?
So the one grandfather fish told the grandchild fish, You know, I'm going to tell you a secret. What is there is water. So the grandchild fish goes to the mother and says, "Mommy, where is the water?
Where is the water?
Where is the water?" Mommy also says, "Water is everywhere." The baby doesn't understand. Once a fisherman's trawler comes and picks them all out and puts them out, and the fish is coming out of the water, and the mother says, "See, that's the water." Then it understands. Like that,
Beautiful.
we are fully consciousness only. But we can't find out. Just like how this light, when what are the things you see in the room? I'll say everything else but light, the most obvious thing.
Right.
Like that.
That is an exercise that Prabhuji had made us do in the Atma Darshana class. He had given us a number of things, pictures, and he says, identify what all is there. We all said there's a dog, there's a cat, there's some green grasses, there's a person is there, all that. But we forget the blank screen or the paper behind on which all this is being seen. Like that, we forget the clay and only see the pot. And another thing here, a pot and a clay means there's some potter behind. God is the creator, God is the potter. But here, the beauty of this jagad is, the potter and the pot, he is everything. He is the potter and he is the pot. See, just get a grasp of this. There is nothing else. There is no potter apart from the pot. Apart from the clay, there is no potter who is sitting and making a pot over here. He himself has become the pot.
For this example of the spider has to be given.
Yes.
The spider spins a web. The web is not a material from outside. It comes from its own mouth.
Own body.
And when it wants to remove the web, it just eats it up.
It eats
and
it
the
up.
web is gone.
Yes.
Like that, there is only Brahman. There is only Brahman. With the Brahman, with Maya Shakti, the universe is spun and he takes back the Maya. It's gone.
That is what he says in the next shloka, which is not a selected shloka, but I would like to read it out. Nacha mat-sthāni bhūtāni pashyame yogam aishvaryam. So he's continuing the continuation of this shloka. He's saying, see, everything is in me, but I am not in anything. Pashyame yogam aishvaryam. Look at my glory. Look at my maya. Yoga maya. He says, Bhuta brunna cha bhuto sta mamatma bhuta bhavanha. Although I am the creator, although you call me the creator, although you call me the sustainer and the destroyer of all beings, I am not influenced by them or by any material nature. That is the yoga maya of Krishna. That is the yoga maya of this whole manifest universe. That is the yoga maya. Everything is simply. Another beautiful example is the dream. I am the dreamer. I go to sleep every night and I dream. Hundreds of things, thousands of things happen in my dream. I wake up and I heave a sigh of relief. Either I laugh or I say, okay, that was all a dream. Nothing has happened to me. I am lying on my comfortable bed. That is all that is happening. Everything is a dream in Narayana. That is the analogy, or that is the metaphor of the Ananta. What is that? What is it? Ananta Padmanabha. He's sleeping on his couch. He's a couch potato. He's always sleeping and dreaming. What is he dreaming? He's dreaming all this up. The moment I understand that this limited body, mind that I have is just a character in the dream of Narayana, and it's all just gone. The moment Narayana wakes up, gone. The moment I wake up from my dream, the dream is just gone in a flash. The memory is just so nebulous, for a few moments I remembered what happened in the dream, and then next I go about my business. It is as beautiful as that. It is as simple as that. The whole thing is just as simple as that. The dream is not, I am dreaming about it. That's all. There's nothing more apart. I mean, it's just as stupid as a dream. Ashte. It has no meaning also.
In the dream, the elephant which came was me only.
Yeah.
The horse which came was me only. The water I fell into was me only. Everything was
me.
The fiction of my mind.
Projection of
There
my
was no different material at all. There was only my mind which was playing all this. When I was a little girl, my mother used to have a box of biscuits. In that, there will be different animals, giraffe, kangaroo, and all. And there will be a big fight. I'll say, I want an elephant biscuit. No, I don't want a horse biscuit. No, I don't want a cat biscuit. I want only elephant biscuit. Like that. What is there? The base material of that biscuit is biscuit only.
All the shapes, they come just for fun. That's all. There's a beautiful, I want to end with this shloka, beautiful shloka from the Ashtavakra Gita. It says, Mayyananta mahambhodo jagad vichi svabhavatah. I am the unending ocean. Jagad vichi svabhavatah. Jagad is a vichi, it's a wave. It's a nature. It's the nature of water is to have. You can ask, why God is creating all this? Here in this shloka it says, it's the nature, Baba. It's the nature, it's the prakriti. Prakriti is to dance. And that's the power of Brahman. Maya or prakriti is the power of Brahman. And it dances. The waves dance just as waves dance on the ocean. Maya is dancing like this. In this form, in that form. And then he says, Udyati, Astamanti, Vardhanti. They rise, they fall. When they rise, they become huge tsunami waves and they fall. In the Ashtavakra Gita it says, but the ocean is undisturbed. Udyanti, ghananti, khelanti, pravishanti, svabhavatah. It's the nature of the waves to rise and fall and play with each other and become small waves and become big waves, become tsunami waves. Everything they do, it is their svabhava. It's the nature of the world. For all this, we think, oh, adharma has gone up. Oh, that is svabhava. That's it. The ocean is unaffected. That's aham. What am I? I am the mahambudhi. I am the ocean. Don't identify myself with the wave, which is subject to all the miseries of the world. Today I am happy, tomorrow I am unhappy. Something happens to me, my mood is off. All these things are just waves in the water of the ocean. Ananta Mahambudhi. I am Ananta Mahambudhi. I am the endless ocean in which all these things are dancing and jumping and creating temporary. That's another thing. It's all an impermanent phenomenon. Temporary, impermanent, anitya. That's what God is saying in this shloka. Okay. That's, I think with this we can end for today. Any more thoughts? Please share.
Even this will come to change. Everything will change in this world. Nothing is steady except your witness consciousness.
Yes. And in this game, in this play, what will go on? What God will sustain? What will God sustain in this game? As jivas, as mumukshus, as the tags, persons with tags, what will sustain is dharma. God is there to sustain dharma. He will keep on, assisting those people who will he'll go for dharma. That is what he promises. That yada yada hi dharmasya glanirbhavati abhyutanam adharmasya, I will come. So these Bhagavad Gita classes will go on because it's sustained by Krishna. Yes or no, Nirmala? It will go on. Whether this class or that class, this Vedanta, this whole learning process will go on in some form or another as long as there is life.
Hare Baba, even if I go to Brahmaloka after my Upasana, this
There
is the
also
same thing I am going to be taught by Brahma.
Yes, correct. Like Nirmala said, suppose we drop this knowledge here only and we get preoccupied with life, we will go to Brahma Loka, where again we will sit and listen to Bhagavad Gita and we will try to understand what the hell this is all about. So this will go on.
I prefer to finish my class here
absolutely,
itself.
Totally. We have to be Jivan Muktas. We don't want to be, let's not delay the process. So this will go on. This is eternal. That is why it is called Sanatana Dharma. Eternal Dharma. This will go on and on and on and on. Never mind what this Udayanidhi says. Nobody can destroy it. This is eternal Dharma. Okay? Shall we close for the day?
Christianity has got a name. Mohammedans have a name. Zoroastrianism has a name. But Hinduism doesn't have a name because it is the oldest. There was only one Dharma, which is Sanatana Dharma.
Sanatana.
From the old times it's coming. Oldest.
Dharma is what? It's the order. It's the order of the universe is Dharma. It's a generic term to include everything. It is so generic.
It's all comprehensive. It's all comprehensive.
It includes everything.
Basic thing it includes is, I don't like to be hurt. So if I don't like to be hurt, don't hurt others.
Do unto yourself whatever that statement. Everything
Same thing.
says the same thing.
I don't want anybody to steal mine.
Don't steal.
Steal.
That is Dharma.
Yes.
Dharma, irrespective of where you are born. Stupid.
Basic. Follow the traffic rules. Why? So that there are no accidents. Simple.
Simple. That is Dharma. Right. Okay. ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವ ನಾನು ನಾನೇ, ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ತತ್ಸತ್. ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ.
Ma'am, my idea